Where are you headed today?
I'm going downtown to the police station.
Okay, that's not normally a stop for me, but nobody else seems to be out in this weather right now, so I'll try to get you as close as I can. Anyway, welcome aboard Bus What?
Sorry, what did you just say?
I said welcome aboard the bus, Shawn. That's on your name tag. It is Shawn, right?
Oh, yeah, it is. And thanks. I appreciate it.
You new to town, Shawn?
Just landed. Gonna be here a few days.
Look, I'm sorry if I'm out of place, but are you here to look into that bus driver's death from a few months ago?
I really can't talk about open cases.
I know. It's just ever since all that happened, my wife, she's been a mess, thinking that it's somebody targeting bus drivers. Our community just hasn't been at peace since it all happened. It's just nice to see that some progress may be made here soon.
Well, I'll try my best to give you some answers.
Thank you, Shawn. We're at the police station now. Good luck.
Hey y'all, it's Busty the Bus Driver here.
It's Busty, our bus driver! He's dead!
If you're watching this, it means I've died. I'm actually starting to suspect someone or something might be after me. Strange things have started to happen. You know what? Just in case, if my death seems a little premature, just promise me that you'll...
Good evening, gentlemen. My name is Detective Shawn DePalma. I know I'm just some fed to you local boys, but I assure you, I am simply here to shed some new light on the Busty the Bus Driver case. And I just have a hunch that we are on our way to solving it. How about you boys introduce yourselves?
What's up, everyone? It's Aidan.
Hello, my name is Mitch.
And I'm Sam.
Hello, Aidan, Mitch, and Sam. Now, I know you detectives have been working on this case for some time now, but I was sent just to make sure we're being thorough. I know a lot of this will go over the same evidence again, but please, just remain with me. If you want, we can even make it a game. For example, here could be the rules.
You got it, dude!
3 rounds of 5 questions each, going in value during each round. There will be no buzzer, but remain quick. There will still be times where the points may only be awarded to the wittiest detective. But be also on the lookout. Obviously, we don't have all the answers, or else we would have solved the case by now. It could be very well that something we've thought to be true all along isn't. If you find one of these challenging answers, I'll give you 3 more points. Hell, if you find it in the middle of the investigation, I'll go ahead and give you the points for the question and take 1 point away from each of your fellow detectives. But If you slow us down by challenging something that is true after all, I'll have no choice but to take 3 points from you. Finally, I know you boys may like your Google, but this is a complicated and sensitive case, so I'll ask that you refrain from using it, so we can focus on the evidence itself rather than surfing the interwebs. That sound good?
Sounds good.
Good to meet, Chief.
Then, on to round 1, reviewing the Busty files. During this round, each question is worth 1 point each. Okay, I suppose we ought to start with the case file. Let's see. Bustopher Bustington the 8th, aka Busty, was driving the Bus 1 on January 30th, 2025, when he suddenly became non-responsive.
It's Busty, our bus driver!
Causing the bus to crash. No signs of foul play were found on arrival at the scene.
He's dead!
That's it? That's the whole case report? I see here we have a box of things pertaining to this Busty case. This is even rather empty, isn't it? Just a few photographs of the scene and Busty's autopsy. The Bus 1 that was involved in the crash was impounded just over there in the warehouse. We have yet to release it again since the accident, so the folks from the bus have been using a rental in the meantime. Oh yeah, and we have this big old chest here with a 5-letter combination lock.
Oh, wow.
That we got from Busty's residence.
Oh.
Okay. Well, as we begin, I want to act not only as a guide, but as a mentor. I want to improve your detective skills, and where better to begin than to turn to the stories of Sherlock Holmes by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Question 1. Sherlock Holmes is a champion of using deductive reasoning. But what is the difference between deductive reasoning and inductive reasoning?
Ooh. I think I know.
Yes, Detective Aidan.
Is it deductive reasoning is you're using all the facts, all the evidence, and using that to build towards a conclusion, where isn't inductive reasoning you start from the conclusion and work backwards, like you assume something's true and then figuring it out in reverse of how it happened?
Okay. Are there any other answers?
What can I say? I'm the wittiest detective.
Let me try something. So
Go ahead,
reductive
Detective
and
Mitch.
inductive?
Deductive and inductive.
Oh, and inductive. Can you say those two again? Sorry.
Deductive and
Re-inductive
inductive.
and de-reductive.
Never mind.
Detective Aidan, we have to stay on course.
Never mind.
Oh, he
No
gives up.
answer. He gave up on his answer.
I misheard you.
Can you
I had a
clarify
thought
the terms
and
of that to the fun?
Yeah, can you actually define the two terms for me, please?
Yeah, Cooper, can you use it in a sentence?
Well, I'll let you know, as part of the question, Sherlock Holmes used deductive reasoning. And that was the big thing that he
Country
used.
of origin?
England, I guess? He's from England.
Okay, I'll go. I'll take
Go
a
ahead,
stab.
Sam.
Go ahead. I don't have
Mitch
it.
just gave up.
So as far as I know, that was so abrupt. Is inductive reasoning, you're taking like very specific practical observations, starting with those, and then using them to work towards a conclusion, where like deductive reasoning, you're starting with the broad strokes. So like a theory or like a general principle or something, and then you're applying them to specific facts or cases or whatever, and using that to reach a conclusion.
I see.
like that.
I see. And Mitch,
that's pretty
do you have
nice.
any answer?
The best I can say is one is you present a bunch of theories and like prove them false until you get to one that you can't prove false, and then the other is like you take all the evidence, and then you try to think of the best theory that fits those pieces of evidence. That's my only guess.
I think you all were on the right track. I believe Sam was the only one who lined them up correctly. So deductive reasoning uses a hypothesis and uses evidence to fill the gaps. This is a top-down approach.
Okay.
While inductive reasoning uses evidence to build up a case or a bottom-up. So I believe, Aidan, you might have actually gotten it backwards.
Yeah, I was thinking of like a math proof by induction where you say, assume this is true, and then you hit all the reasons why it's not.
So that it sounds like that might be the opposite of of what the reasoning really is.
Then why is it called a proof by induction detective?
I have no idea. I'm a detective. I'm not a math major.
Okay.
But knowing this now, just remember, don't let your hypothesis dictate what you see in the evidence. Confirmation bias could lead you to see your own conclusions and evidence that they don't support. You know, that Sherlock Holmes really was something, wasn't he? You know, I once visited Reichenbach Falls, where Sherlock Holmes defeated Moriarty. They both leapt from the edge of the falls to their demise. It's a valiant way to go, to sacrifice yourself to bring down your enemy with you. But nowadays, the pathway nearby the falls has eroded away. Eroded away. Wait a damn minute, boys. I've got something. On this picture of the scene of the crash, do you see the holes in the fence on the side of the road there?
I do.
By the base of the cliff?
My keen observations allow me to spot the holes in the fence.
That looks like scree, talus deposits. Now help me out. In which of the following mass wasting, such as landslides, would we see this kind of debris? A. Rock slide. B. Creep. C. Slump. Or D. Rock fall.
I was hitting all these in the club last night. Rock slide.
You were hitting the rock slide?
I wasn't hitting the creep, thank you very much. But
I'm gonna go with rock. I'm gonna go with rock fall personally.
I gotcha. So that was D. Aidan, Sam, do you have any answers?
I'm gonna go with slump, because I have no idea, but that one sounds cool, so.
Nice.
This doesn't look creepy to me. I'm gonna go rock slide.
Okay. Mitch, that point will go to you. This is an example of rock fall. Rock fall is where you have single rocks or small boulders falling down the side of a cliff, while the others are more short-term movement of mass or much larger, like a rock slide is much larger. Now
more rocks.
There's quite a bit of rocks on the side of the road, but there's no sign of any in the road that the bus may have hit. Strange.
Is that a guy?
I believe that's a picture of one of the police officers that is running to the bus.
Can I get his badge number?
After he's, I believe that's in the case file. If you look.
Okay. I'll go look.
Strange though. Come on, boys. Perhaps with this new evidence, we should inspect the bus itself for any signs of this rock fall.
Rock damage. Yeah.
Look at that. There are some small dents on the hood and tiny cracks on the windshield, but this didn't cause the crash itself. How strange. But stranger yet, I guess Busty enjoys keeping a bobblehead of Elvis on the dashboard?
Me too.
Huh.
Don't we all?
Busty never seemed like the bobblehead type, but I guess there's plenty of reasons to have a bobblehead on the dash. Question 3. Which of the following is a reason that truck drivers put bobbleheads on their dashboard, other than just being a trinket? And these are long potential answers, so make sure you pay attention.
Strap it.
Strap it. A. Increased bobblehead shaking is an early warning sign of imminent engine failure. B. Bobblehead movement is proven to be mentally stimulating for drivers on straight roads and help keep them awake.
Mentally stimulated.
That's right. C. Bobblehead shaking is more finely able to show tire imbalances that the driver can't feel. Or D. When driving on ice roads, the bobbleheads shake more when the truck speed is starting to cause pressure waves that could break the ice.
Pressure waves, you say?
I'm going to go with C.
That's tough.
Yeah,
See,
I was
that
thinking
was
the same thing.
tire imbalances.
Like if Elvis is hitting it to the left a little too much, you're like, ooh, I need to do that. Pressure up.
To the left, you say.
Kick his ass!
Oh, mama, the pressure on the left is a little too loud.
I'm gonna go with, I think, engine trouble.
Yeah, that
I see. That was A.
A.
Well, those were the two I was going to go for because I don't think mentally stimulating is the reason. So I'll say D.
I thought just because it was fun. That's what I thought.
Just
but
because it's swinging.
just because it's, whatever.
Well, Detective Aidan, you are correct.
Wow.
Yeah, I knew that. Sorry.
Wait, what was D again? It had to
D
do with
Pressure
ice?
waves, ice, something.
So when truckers are driving on ice roads, such as in like Alaska,
Yeah.
if they drive too slow, then obviously they could break the ice. But if you drive too fast, then the pressure waves of the car driving on the ice could cause pressure waves to break the ice they're driving on. So a bobblehead shows when they're starting to drive too fast.
Guys,
Interesting.
that makes sense because Busty travels all over the world, right? He never
true.
knows what
That
weather
is true.
condition he's going to get.
It's
However,
absolutely true.
I wanna call this one into discussion for a potential red herring because it could have a big impact on us finding out how the bus crashed. Potential.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Okay, that may be a good point.
Okay.
Like, was it engine failure? Could it have been engine failure? Could it have been a tire pressure?
Tire failure.
Exactly.
I love this discussion.
Let's
but,
think about this one.
I do want to point something out that I noticed here on the dashboard, that this bobblehead seemed to be glued to a panel of some kind that's on the dash. Weird. Well, let's keep looking around for now. Detectives, what is that hidden under the driver's seat? Why, that looks like a My Password journal.
And this is my password journal. It only opens to my voice.
Question 4. If I remember correctly, that journal has some of the most Loctite voice
That's right.
password
That is right.
locks ever seen in a toy.
I hear the Presidential Book of Secrets is actually one of these.
I've heard the same. I work for the government. I can neither
The nuclear
confirm nor
code.
deny.
The nuclear codes are in that sucker. Dude,
Mr. President, the nuclear codes. Let me give me my journal.
All right, question 4. Created by Janice Swanson of Girl Tech, the My Password journal was accompanied by many other voice-related toys. Which of the following is not a toy also developed by Janice Swanson? A. The Yak Back. B. The Talk Boy. C. The Blabby Baby. Or D. The Snoop Stopper Keepsake Box.
Which is not
Which is not also developed by
my
Janice Swanson.
God.
the Blabby Baby, the Snoop Stopper Sneak Peek box or keepsake
Snoop
box.
Stopper Keepsake Box.
Thank you. That's a tongue
Yak
twister.
Back and the Talk Boy.
I'm
No
gonna
way,
go
it's
with-
a talk boy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking
Girl
too.
Tech?
Is that the thing from Home Alone? Right?
Ooh,
I'm gonna
I
go
don't
with the baby babble.
Babble Baby
Well, I
Baby.
was
Babble
thinking
Baby.
the Talk
Blabby
Boy.
Baby?
Yeah, blabby baby.
That's right.
Purple People Eater.
That's right. I
Sam
got
and
it right.
Aiden.
Oh.
Sam and
I
Aiden.
was gonna go with the Talk Boy.
I was gonna go with the Talk Boy because Girl Tech would not make something called the Talk Boy.
Well, I can't say it was Girl Tech.
Girl.
This is Janice Swanson. She may not have been
Right,
with
not the
Girl Tech
company.
at that time.
She was not. Janice Swanson shopped her job hopped a little bit.
She was a major inventor of different toys. So she was just the founder of Girl Tech.
Oh,
Not
so
sure if
that's
that
when she.
clarification makes you.
Nah, I'm still locked in.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Mitch, you are correct. The
Hello,
Blabby
baby.
Baby was made up by myself.
What was the Talk Boy?
The Talk
The
Boy,
thing from
you were
Home Alone
correct.
2, right?
It was in Home Alone
But, like,
2.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Wow.
It had a major point in the plot. Now, I would deduce that this My Password journal may be Busty's. Perhaps if there were strange things going on in his life beforehand, then we could find it in there. But without his password, we'll never be able to get in.
We can't
It's
just.
like Fort Knox.
Oh, okay.
It's like Fortnite.
Keep an eye out for something that it could be.
Okay.
Well, we looked pretty thoroughly. Is there any more evidence we need to look at? Oh, of course. The autopsy.
Oh, yeah,
should-
that.
Oh yeah.
Probably
I've-
should check that out.
I've written
Probably.
down Girl Tech killed Busty for corporate cover up. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Look, be careful of where your hypothesis may take things. We should probably check that autopsy, even
We
if
probably
there's
should.
no initial signs of foul play. Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
Somehow it looks like the autopsy shows that Busty had cancer that had metastasized
Oh, wow.
throughout his entire body.
That's
Wow.
insane. Except the hands and feet. Except the hands and feet.
And I mean everywhere. He had that full body cancer.
Every kind.
Well, I guess here's a question about
Cancer
that.
kind every. Wow.
Question 5. Generally,
Oh my god.
Generally, a
guy.
cancer is named from
Why
where
did we
it
keep
starts.
him employed?
Generally, a cancer is named from where it starts, even if it spreads elsewhere. But when doctors can't determine the start location, or there are multiple potential start locations, which of the following is how the cancer is named?
It says every kind on the report, so is it not just that?
Well, that was the doctor must have been taking some liberties.
Oh, okay.
Is
Not
it
a good doctor.
So how is a cancer named if you don't know where it started? Is it A, it is named for the location with the most cancerous mass? B, it is named for the first location it is found or the first to show symptoms? C, cancers are different enough from each other you can always determine its origin under a microscope? Or D, the cancer goes unnamed?
It's just cancer.
I'm gonna go with C.
Yeah, because isn't it? It's mutated versions of a certain cell.
Right, because different cells are different. I don't know.
Different cells are different.
Now, I don't have a major in
I
biology.
don't either. Let me call my biology friend. I'm gonna go with that.
I was thinking more D in terms of. I swear I've heard like
It's just called
cancer of unknown origin before, and they just they don't try to name it based on like where it was found or something.
Now, this
I'm
is
thinking
just
D.
saying, like, it would be genetically named cancer. Like, they wouldn't even give it any kind of name.
Ah.
Yeah, that's what I'm feeling.
Hey, Busty is it O negative blood? That's cool.
That's right. He was a
Universal donor.
universal donor.
Hey, we got our money's worth out. Unless he had every kind, so he had blood cancer.
He
So
probably can't give blood when you
What
have
a
cancer
cruel
everywhere.
world. What a cruel, cruel world. Well, I'll differentiate myself. I'll just say it's where it first shows up.
I see. Mitch, you said C. That is correct.
Oh my god, I'm on a killing
Dang,
streak right
just
now.
in a
Or,
row.
I mean.
You better watch yourself, Detective Mitch.
So,
Okay.
Now, just as cells of different parts of the body can be identified, the cancer from each area is unique.
so when they say cancer every kind, it's really actually multiple different types of cancer.
That's right. Well, I mean, this autopsy seems to show that he died from cancer of the whole body.
Oh.
Can you
Then-
have like lung cancer in other places? Or once it moves to another organ, does it become that type of cancer?
I believe it's still called lung cancer since that's where it started. But in situations
But it's
where
just
right,
metastasized.
Little do our contestants know that this was the fake answer. Looks like they were fooled this time.
so I guess it's hard to argue foul play when he died from cancer. But
Or the doctors?
doesn't it seem like there's still more to this case?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it says that it came to a halt eventually, but he didn't have cancer in his feet or his hands. I mean, that's
Who's that
Well,
pathologist up there? I can't
I
quite
don't
read
know.
that.
I don't know if we should. Now, it may just been a difficulty coloring inside the lines issue than purposefully leaving the hands and feet.
okay.
Who was the pathologist on there?
Can't quite read it. It seems to be in doctor's handwriting. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. That was.
Can we get our
purposeful.
resident doctor handwriting expert on this one?
He's out of town. He's out of town right now. But at this point, here, let's take a break and do a point check and an audience question, and then we'll get back to it. All right, let's start with a point check. How are we doing?
1.
I have one.
3.
Crazy.
Put that away. Put
Detective
that away.
Mitch has 3. Wow.
Wow.
Well, with this, we'll throw it over to the audience question so the audience can get involved in the investigation.
Busty Files recording 039 suspect wheels the wheel. This is Detective Hugh Dunnett, and after poring over the evidence, I have to say I am stumped on this case. I've investigated plenty of suspects and even polled our audience, but not one of them knew even the simplest facts of the case. Like the bird named after the wind contraption we were looking for was the kite. Looks like Good Cop isn't dealing out any audience points this week. But now, we're gonna question a suspect who knew Busty pretty well. Wheels. Listen, man, I told you. I just go round and round. I don't know anything that happened to Busty. Save it, Wheels. I know you two worked together back in the day. Yeah, we worked together, but you know, it was more of a friendly rivalry thing. I mean, I did beat him out for the mascot spot, but there was no bad blood between us. I wasn't gonna do anything to him. That's what they've all said, Wheels, but I sure gotta be sure. Well, then what can I tell you? How can I help you out? Well, Wheels, maybe you would help me out to know just how familiar you are with Busty. How many Bus One trivia episodes has Busty appeared on? Hey man, you know, I don't know, I'm just on the outside of the bus going round and round. I don't interact with all those insiders too often. Oh, that's interesting, Wheels. Seems like you didn't have too much interaction with him. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you, man. I mean, we see each other every once in a while, but I guess what goes round comes around. Well, seems like Wheels won't be much help, but I still need this key piece of information for the case. If anyone knows how many episodes Busty the Bus Driver has appeared on, please submit an anonymous tip through the comments under the episode on Spotify, YouTube, or our Instagram at Bus1Trivia, and there will be a reward of 1 audience point for any evidence helping us to convict. We're also going to need to get the word out if we're going to solve this mystery. So make sure you share with a friend or family member. It would really help us out. Now, let's get back to the case.
Detectives, I just remembered. There's that chest with the 5-letter combination lock.
Yeah.
Surely there's something more there. Now, just above the lock itself are the words, "Do not." What could that mean? And what is that there? Wood burned into the top of the chest itself are a string of some weird letters and characters. It looks like an @ sign from email addresses, followed by the words Busty _of_DA_bus. What could that mean?
Busty of the bus.
And it had the @ sign at the beginning.
Yeah, at Busty at the bus. We should check out his social media.
Can I Instagram?
Yeah, we should check out his social media.
Instagram, you say. Go ahead.
Oh my god, you made an Instagram page.
Wait, actually?
This is nuts.
Busty. I'm surprised it didn't show up on my suggested, like, oh my god, followed by Bus One Trivia.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow it too. I'm automatically following it, so he's already following me. Sorry.
What?
You
That's
already
insane.
follow Busty?
Oh,
Check it, Aidan.
Who's it following? It's not following me.
It's
What
got
the
some
fuck,
pictures on
Busty?
there.
Oh, the Wheels has an account too? Awesome.
Wait, what do you mean the wheels?
Our mascot, Wheels.
Oh, right.
I go round and round.
I just googled
Okay, let me take a look at this.
Instagram.com as well, and
Dennis
I see it.
Rest in peace, Dennis Quaid.
Hold on now.
Oh, sorry.
Let's get into it together.
Okay.
When I go to www.instagram.com and search for this string of characters, I found a profile that seems to be his, and his last post seems to have been just before the crash. Let's see. It says this: Bus One, nobody can crack a case like you. I know that if I ever need anything, you wouldn't hesitate to help, even from the first letter I sent. In my heart and in my chest, I know you will see what needs to be done.
In my
Then there's 5 other posts. What do
Be
you
the
think
first
that
to like
mean?
this.
Well, let's get into round 2, breaking the case wide open. During this round, each question is worth 2 points each. So let's go through the different posts that Busty made just before he died. Let's see. Question 6. Rest in peace, Dennis Quaid. I always enjoyed your movies, especially when you played astronaut Gordon Gordo Cooper in this 1983 movie about the astronauts of NASA's Mercury program. What movie is he referring to here?
He played Gordo?
Oh,
shoot. I don't know. Dude, I've been watching For All Mankind, and that Gordo Cooper's in that. But I don't know this movie. Is this multiple choice, Busty?
I have no clue.
From the grave?
You're asking Busty?
From the grave.
Anybody got any idea?
Absolutely no idea.
No idea.
sorry.
Okay. Well, if nobody has any ideas, let me see. I think I've seen this movie. I think it's The Right Stuff.
Oh, okay.
Does not ring a bell.
The Right Stuff.
Yeah, I've never
Okay.
seen that.
Never seen that movie.
Guess no points for that one.
Okay.
All right, next to
Sorry, Dennis
Busty's.
Quaid.
Busty's. Sorry, Dennis Quaid. Rest in peace.
Sorry, Dennis
Rest in
Quaid.
peace.
I watched The Parent
I'll
Trap
watch it right
recently. I
after
watched
this.
it last week. That one's for you, Dennis.
All right, on to the next question. Question 7. I'll never forget when I was considered for the Bus One mascot. An immense honor to be nominated. And congrats again to @Wheels Gone Round for winning. He's at least better than Labusi, the rabbit-like mascot for the Sabadell transit system of this country.
Labusi.
Labusi.
What country would have something so dumb? so dumb.
This is a
looking.
nightmare creature. Is this going to be on the next Cryptids episode?
It does start with la. So
La.
the pussy.
Yeah, Detective Aidan, if you want to describe what you're seeing
Oh,
here.
yeah. So it's like the Rabbids from Mario Rabbids.
Right.
Kind of, but it's like a transit map body and then like a creepy Joker smile. That's the Joker.
I think I got it.
I was gonna say Spain.
I'm gonna say Spain too. Those kids look Spain or Spanish.
Those kids look Spain.
Am I
What
wrong?
were you saying, Detective Sam?
I think Sabadell, I think it's in Catalonia, because I was like looking, don't ask me why, but looking into their independence request the other day.
Leave it to
So I
Sam to
think
have
I'm
some
very
obscure
sure.
political
Okay.
pull.
They've been trying for years, but I'm also thinking Spain.
Now, you boys, I think you're correct. It is Spain.
Nice.
Okay. On to question 8. Let me read it here.
DJ
I've
Eichelberg.
driven around some famous people before, but being able to drive around the eyes of God from F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby, how am I gonna beat meeting this doctor?
DJ Eichelberg. Sorry, I said it when it showed up and I
see.
didn't realize the question.
Sam and Mitch, do you have any ideas?
I'll give it to Aiden.
All
Yeah,
right,
Aidan had it.
then Aiden,
I wouldn't have known
TJ
that.
Eckelberg is correct.
DJ.
Nice job, Aiden.
Thanks. Love me some Gatsby.
All right. 2 points to you on that one.
Is the Valley of Ashes still around? Like, this was posted 9 hours ago.
Don't look at that.
Don't pay
look at
attention to
that.
the date.
All right, on to question 9. Hey guys, is it kind of weird we never mentioned how Logan was like full on evil and all powerful for that one bus ride? Like, I'll let bygones be bygones, but we didn't really do anything about it afterwards? Honestly, I only thought of this because I was watching DreamWorks Megamind, and this cameraman guy who gets powers and becomes temporarily evil kind of reminded me of Logan.
Yeah, they look similar.
I would like to do a point of order that he was always evil. The powers just made him feel more comfortable
That's right.
being a dick.
That's right, Aiden.
Thank you.
This is Busty who wrote this.
Yeah, that's right.
Not to speak ill of the dead, but Busty,
right.
maybe consume your media
Do
with
not
a little more
understand
thought behind it.
Megamind. Do
Yeah,
not
Megamind-
understand the deep themes behind Megamind.
Megamind is deep, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, any ideas? So the name
guy's
of
name?
the when he becomes a supervillain.
Oh, I remember that. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, when he becomes a
Hero
I
slash
got it.
villain.
Yes.
I think I got it.
It's
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Hal
Sam?
Stewart, right?
No, like the name of the superhero?
What?
That's his.
Isn't it?
No, his superhero name.
Let's say it together, Aidan.
Oh.
3, 2, 1.
Titan, but spelled Tighten.
Right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, Sam knew
That's
it.
right.
Okay.
Sam knew it.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Sam knew it.
Sorry, I was
That
confused
is
by the
correct.
sound.
His name
What a
is
name.
Titan.
Nice.
Okay. And finally, on to question 10. A bit of love to my two beautiful scarlet macaws, Diane and Charlie.
Aw.
Look at their vibrant feathers here. Did you know macaws have been important to the peoples of North and South America for millennia? Even though they are definitively from South America, as early as 300 AD, scarlet macaws were traded through the indigenous peoples as north as this mountainous western U.S. state.
Mountains.
Intuitively, I'm thinking New Mexico. I'm going to go with that.
I see.
I feel like they're not going to be able to survive like too north, right?
I don't know, though.
Colorado.
Okay.
I'm going to say California.
Okay.
Yes, the mountainous state of California.
Yes, there are mountains in California.
Yeah, but I wouldn't call it
Central Valley.
mountainous in all honesty.
Watch me be right. Go ahead, Cooper. Tell me I'm right.
Sorry, I don't believe any of you are correct.
Oh, we'll try again.
Go ahead. You have any more ideas?
No.
No more ideas. No more states to name.
I'll say Arizona. Why not?
Okay.
Also famously
Mountainous Western?
Maybe he meant it was a northern western U.S. state.
Maybe. You know, actually, I didn't think about that, Chief. Wyoming.
Here, let's take
But
a
you
break.
didn't insinuate that it had to be a northern state within the U.S., just that it was relatively north
It doesn't
to where they
have to be
traditionally
within the
traded.
U.S. That's so smart,
Yeah.
Sam. It could be in Canada.
Wow, you detectives truly are amazing.
British Columbia.
Okay, so I'm
Did we
thinking
say
like
Wyoming?
Utah now.
Did we say Wyoming?
I was going to say Wyoming, but if you want to say Wyoming, I'll go even norther.
Okay,
Let's
I'll
take
say
a break
Wyoming.
here and,
Okay,
and
take a
discuss
break.
Oh,
what do you think these answers are leading us to?
What?
So it seems Busty was trying to lead us down a path of solving something with these
the right
post
stuff, the good stuff. Already forgot the movie that I've never seen.
It was
The
right
Right
stuff.
Stuff.
The right
Spain.
stuff. Spain. T.J. Eichelberg.
TJ. Yes.
Oh, the first letter.
Titan.
Wasn't there something to do with the first
Oh
letter?
yeah, and
First letter.
there's 6. Well, but it was a 5-letter combination.
But there were 6 coasts, but it was the 5
But
other
one of them
coasts.
is like,
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
this,
See.
gamers.
Okay, let me pull up the...
So
Okay, that's
So
very
there was
smart.
The right stuff, or is it right stuff, comma the?
Oh,
probably comma
Sam.
the. If I were Busty, I
you
would
were
think it would be
Busty.
comma the.
R
Right. So
S
RS
T.
T.
And then the last one,
That doesn't make. That doesn't spell a word.
maybe we have to scramble them around.
Oh,
So
maybe
maybe
we
the
have to
last one is a
scramble them.
vowel of some kind.
Well, it looks like it could be trusts if it's Utah, TRU, or trust if it's Utah.
I
Okay.
like that,
Oh,
Sam.
yeah,
I like
Okay,
that a
Sam,
lot.
I think you're correct. Let's give you the point for
Give it
question
to him.
10.
Just like stumbled into that.
Hey,
It could
well,
right.
be. It could
You
be
did say Utah,
trust
though.
if it's Ohio.
All right, I think
Midwest.
Utah is correct.
Right.
Let me put it in here.
Trist if it's Idaho.
Ooh, it could be. I don't know. Let's try Trist, actually.
No,
Trist,
no.
Trust didn't quite work.
Okay.
Let's,
So
this
trust.
is-
let's try trust. That did it.
Wow. Good stuff, Sam.
Nice
All
job,
right,
Sam.
boys.
Why you got a gun?
Why do you have a gun?
Let's have the lot of you line up over there where I can see your
What
hands.
the hell?
Whoa, he's a small town detective, but he's actually a criminal. Do you
I'd
work?
hate,
Do you work for Girl Tech? Be honest.
I'd hate to ruin this fun, but it's time to be serious now.
Can we get
sorry.
serious?
Now, I am from the government, but you see, we have suspicions that Busty had obtained a weapon of mass destruction.
Oh, wow.
Sorry, we're being serious. We're being serious.
I admit that I was beginning to badger him some time before his death for the details, but I've come to retrieve and destroy it once and for all for the safety of our country.
You're badgering him.
All right, over there.
When you knew he had every cancer?
Hey, let me see those hands.
Okay.
Let me see those hands. All right, I'm gonna open the case. Here we go. What? There's only a couple of papers in here. There's no weapon.
Well, the pen is mightier than the sword.
Well, here, Sam, get those hands up. Get those hands up. Sam, come over here and read the letter that Busty put in the chest.
Dear Bus One, I knew you would solve my riddles ever since this federal agent guy showed up at my door and started asking me questions about some weapon of mass destruction. I have felt so uneasy. It all started about a year ago when my grandpa passed away. In his will, he left me what he called a tool that our ancestors had bestowed upon our lineage. I guess long ago, some kind of aliens appeared to one of my Bustington forefathers and told him about some kind of incredibly powerful and magical creature that was set on destroying the world in the future. So he created something that could supposedly defeat it or anything that endangered us Bustingtons. Not long after, and I don't know how they found out about it, this Fed starts coming around asking pointed questions like he knew something about it. So I hid it. I can only imagine that I must also keep it safe, like my father's father before me. If you find this letter, I am likely gone. I'm sorry I had to go like this, but just know the sweetest sound in the world to me was that horn as I called you all aboard. I would do anything to protect that, and I hope you would too. Don't let this tool fall into the wrong hands.
That's so sweet.
Ooh. Oh, now, that letter made me sound bad. I'm not evil.
It did.
I am not evil. I hope you understand that. In the time since I found out about Busty's weapon, I have also found a string of curious deaths connected to your Bus One group. You have been closely related to multiple instances of murders that have occurred on your bus. Not to mention there was that runaway bus incident that resulted in many deaths as well.
We don't need to talk about that one.
Your final kill count was 1,041 kills.
I am here to put a stop to this madness once and for all, starting with locating that weapon.
Cool.
You know what? While I got your attention, let's do a point check.
I have 7.
I have 5.
7
I also
5?
have 7.
7 5 7. Wow, it's a
Nice.
close game.
It's almost 5 9 7.
Is that something?
Is that anything?
something?
Is that anything?
All right. Well, we're gonna move on to round 3, which I'm titling "Cleaning Up Loose Ends."
I don't.
No, I'm not loose end.
I
I'm
don't want to
tight.
be a
I'm
loose
tight.
end.
Each question.
We're tight.
I'm
we're
so
tight.
tight. I'm so tight.
I'm Titan.
Guys, we're cool. We're cool.
Each question is worth 3 points each. All right. Everyone on the bus. If the weapon isn't in this chest, then he must have hidden it there. We're going on the move.
Who's driving?
I'm gonna drive. I'm handcuffing you all up. You're all getting handcuffed. All right. Now that everyone is handcuffed in their seats, we can be civil again. I'm putting away my firearm. Look, it's nothing against you folks. The ancient weapon of mass destruction has been an urban legend within the government for decades, and the power it can supposedly harness is unparalleled. If that weapon is somewhere on this bus, as I suspect it is, then even if I don't find it, I just need to destroy it. For the sake of national security.
Wait.
You're gonna destroy the bus?
You know, there's a bridge near here that I think will just
Don't do
do the
it.
trick.
Don't do it.
If you'd like to be done with all this nonsense, then you can help me rid ourselves of it. But if you'd rather go down with the ship than help me, then so be it.
Wait, what about the alien creature that's going to destroy the Earth and we need this?
Can't talk to him.
You don't
about
believe
that.
it?
We can't
You
talk to
really-
them about that. Man.
You really believe that crazy letter that Busty wrote about an alien creature?
No, definitely not. Guys, it's Star King. I think he's talking about Star King.
Oh, shit, you're right.
Now,
Here to show I'm serious about what I'm talking about, let's do a question on weapons of mass destruction.
Okay. just so we know that you
This is
know what
serious.
we're dealing with.
That's right. That's
I'm
right.
serious.
Question 11. The most concise definition of a weapon of mass destruction is given in the acronym NBC, which denotes the three main kinds. What are these categories of weapons of mass destruction?
Is the most succinct not just weapon of mass destruction?
No, these are different categories of weapon of mass destruction.
NBC?
I'm gonna write.
Oh,
this
I got it.
NBC.
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aidan.
No,
I'll give Detective Mitch some time to come up with it.
He doesn't need it.
I got the N and the
I
C.
learned this in a class.
So you understand
I
how
got it.
serious this is.
I got it.
Okay, go ahead, Detective Sam.
Okay, I think it's nuclear, biological, and chemical.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Also
That is correct. You all get 3 points.
Nice.
Let's go.
Very nice.
We're working together already.
Aw. So we're serious about this.
We're serious about this.
Do you
This-
know what type this one is?
I've only heard urban legend that it's very powerful, but I do not know. Now, we're driving. Look over there. We're passing the crash scene and the rock fall we saw earlier. Something must have caused that, right? It could have been Busty's weapon. Whoa! The ground is shaking. And is that distant laughing I hear?
Laughing.
Oh my God, there's more rocks falling. This is an earthquake of some kind. Question 12. Detectives, we need to work together here quickly. Of the following, which is the safest for us to do during an earthquake? A. Drive under an overpass. B. Drive into a tunnel. C. Drive across a bridge. Or D. Pull over and hide under the bus.
What are the...
Which of those is safest?
Oh, that's tough. I'm gonna go with
D?
That's tough.
Why would you drive into a tunnel?
That's that's the worst
Right.
case scenario, right?
I mean, at all costs, stay away from a tunnel.
Overpass, terrible. Like anything that puts something over you, I think is a terrible, terrible,
But all of
terrible
them put
idea.
everything
across
over
a
you.
bridge. Like, what? Oh!
I think bridge.
Wait, no, I'm gonna do bridge. Yeah, no, now that I think about it, because they're designed to,
they're designed to
handle it.
withstand it.
I'm gonna say under the bus.
I, talked myself into that one.
Yeah.
Bridge.
I don't know where you guys were learning what's safest, but the answer's tunnel.
Oh, really?
What?
Tunnels are actually statistically very sound during earthquakes because they move with the earth. Fun fact.
Challenge. I'm a challenge.
You're gonna challenge?
I'm gonna
But
challenge.
we need to move quickly here, Mitch.
Oh, sorry.
You're gonna challenge?
No, we have time for this.
I'm gonna
Okay,
challenge.
you're gonna challenge.
Yeah.
Anybody else gonna challenge?
Yeah, I'll let Mitch take this one.
Okay, Mitch, we're still in the middle of this earthquake.
Oh, sorry.
but
I'm shaking.
in the question of what is safest to do, tunnel is correct.
Dang it. Okay.
Dang.
So
Wow,
I guess
I learned
now that
something new today.
we've spent all this time, now I'm not going to say it's the safest thing altogether, but of those 4 things, it's the
Wow.
safest.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Fair enough.
That
Okay,
makes sense.
there's a tunnel ahead.
Oh.
Hurry, we got to get to it.
You're the one driving.
Well, I can slow down so you can challenge.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Okay, we made it. But the rock slide has covered the exits.
Oh my gosh.
See, and that's why you don't go on a tunnel during an earthquake.
If we were on
That
a
would have
bridge,
happened
we
on a
wouldn't have this
bridge.
problem.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure, maybe the bridge fell. We don't know.
Maybe it didn't. We don't know.
We don't know.
We're
We don't know.
trapped.
Wow. You know, when we were out there, I heard laughing as if someone incredibly powerful were playing with us. Maybe Busty was telling the truth. Maybe
That's what
there
I've been
is
saying.
some entity out there that is toying with us.
That's what I've been saying.
Nah, that's probably not real.
I'm sorry, Detective Mitch. I'm sorry to
It's okay.
call you crazy.
I forgive you.
But how are we gonna get out of here? All we have is the bus, and we need to break through so much rock. How are we gonna get out of here?
Bus
I know
transform.
this. Yeah, the bus is the weapon, I guarantee you. I know. Let's honk. Let's pull out the journal. Let's honk the horn.
Ooh, that's great, Mitch. I like that.
Let's move into question 13.
Okay.
The only way we may be able to get out of here is find and use Busty's weapon. If it's as powerful as legends say, surely it would help us get out. But where would Busty put it? Oh, the My Password journal. If we could only find its password. What was that you were saying, Mitch?
Let's honk the horn. That's what it said, the
thing.
sweetest sound.
Okay,
Yeah.
if you say so.
Yes, because it said the sweetest sound. Yes.
Yeah.
Good job.
That's smart. That's
A
smart.
plus.
What's up, Busty?
It opened. Mitch, 3 points to you.
Yes.
Wow.
Of course, great detective work. I think I'm beginning to see that things weren't so black and white. Please, forgive me for my threats.
No.
We can work together to discover what lies inside.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Mitch, would you like to read the diary?
Yeah, I'd love to.
All right. All right, Mitch, go ahead.
Oh, I already started reading it.
Oh,
you want me to read it out loud? Oh, okay.
Yes.
I've
believe it or
already
not.
started. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Dear Diary, today I made the decision to install the machine in the front of the bus. I know it's dangerous, but I couldn't live with myself if I didn't prepare it before we needed it. To keep it safe, I've hidden the weapon itself in the dashboard of the bus, with the access point to it being beneath one of the trinkets I have on the bus's dashboard. However, to control it, I simply need to follow its instructions and hold the steering wheel. All I know of its use is that it comes from an ancient belief of the 4 energies, that of mind, soul, heart, and strength. Each is needed to power the weapon, and it requires an offering of each. I still never used it, but if it truly is a weapon of mass destruction, I need to be careful of who has access or knows about it. Who knows what it may do once fired?
Wow.
Hmm.
Mind, soul,
Do you know
heart.
what he was talking about with where he hid it?
Bobblehead.
The bobblehead, yeah.
The bobblehead, of course. Let's just remove that real quick. Oh, wow. There's the top of some kind of large glowing orb that's built into the front of the bus. And there's an inscription on the orb. Let me read it.
Okay.
To offer your mind is to offer the nexus of your wisdom. Answer correctly or face the consequences. To offer your soul is to offer the core of your essence. Rid yourself of complexities or face the consequences. To offer your heart is to offer the depths of your humanity. Give of yourself or face the consequences. To offer your strength is to offer the bedrock of your energy. Free yourself or face the consequences.
Release your
Wow.
inhibitions.
A trial of 4 parts to test our worth.
Wow.
Let's split them amongst ourselves. I will offer my strength. Which of you will offer each of the others? Mind, soul, and heart.
Is this? I'm smelling a curse mechanic coming from Cooper again. I will
Who's
offer.
this Cooper? My name is
Yeah.
Detective Shawn DePalma.
Well, you know, the general Cooper that watches over us all. Not to be confused with, maybe that's the alien entity that the.
So one of you must choose mind, soul, or heart.
I'll go mind.
Oh, dang. Okay, Mitch. I'll go soul.
I'll do hard, I guess.
Okay. Now here's what I'm thinking. For the mind, so Mitch,
Okay.
getting either of these next questions wrong will make you lose half your points.
Oh, God. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
For the
Okay.
soul, speaking in words greater than 1 syllable will make you lose half your points.
Nice.
And mind, and heart, choose one person. If they get either question wrong and you get it right, they receive your points. If you both get a question wrong, then you lose half your points.
What?
But why would I intentionally, if I knew that, why would I get a question right, even if I knew the answer? What? Okay, Aidan.
Okay.
I'm very confused by this premise.
So I guess, Sam, if you get a question right and Aidan gets it wrong, he gets your points. If you both get it right, nothing happens. But if you both get it wrong, you lose half your points.
Okay.
Okay.
Aiden's winning. You should give me the points. That's all I'm saying.
Too late.
Oh, come on.
Amazing. Well, I imagine the glowing orb that was under the Elvis bobblehead may be our ticket to using the weapon. But it appears the control and use of the weapon is influenced by the flow of energy from within us. In the Kung Fu Panda franchise,
My goodness.
Yeah.
this is described as Qi, originating from China, which is the spiritual flow and oneness of energy. Question 14. In which Kung Fu Panda movie does Po master his Qi? Is it the original, 2, 3, or 4?
I think 3.
Okay.
Yeah, wasn't 3 all about Chi? It had to be a 3.
JK.
Well, yeah, well, because like he becomes like a true dragon warrior. So yeah, and at the beginning, okay, 3. I'm going 3.
Okay. Sam?
So is this the question that applies to my heart thing?
Both this one and the next one.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll say 3 then.
Okay, you are all correct.
Okay,
it was
good.
Kung Fu Panda 3. I'm glad you know your Kung Fu Panda.
Oh yeah, of course.
Now,
Other than 4, I didn't watch 4. Screw 4.
wow.
It's
Wow,
bad.
he had there were major character developments in 4 that you missed out on.
Apparently, no thanks.
It had Aquafina in it too.
Yeah, that's the main reason I didn't watch it.
Wow. Okay. Now that let's get serious again.
Okay.
Now that we know the stakes of using the weapon, let's try to figure out how it works and how it fits into the puzzle of Busty's death. So first, there was a rock fall, likely caused by whatever being is tormenting us now. Maybe it was falling debris or the being itself that made Busty finally to use the weapon. And somehow nobody on the bus itself was aware until he was incapacitated. Question 15. I think I understand now. This is not a weapon of mass destruction. This is a weapon of mass destruction. As in matter.
God.
According to Einstein's famous equation E equals mc squared, matter can be converted into incredible amounts of pure energy. If its mass were converted into energy with perfect efficiency, which of the following could power the entire Earth for a year? A. Blue whale. B. Elephant. C. Horse. Or D. Cat.
D.
In cat?
Cat. Dance.
Cat dance. Okay. So if you converted the mass of each of these animals,
Let me do some math.
which
quick.
would line up with the amount of energy used to power the Earth for a year?
I feel like a cat is too small. I don't know. That's just my gut.
Was the horse the next smallest one?
It went blue whale, elephant, horse, cat.
Okay.
There's a lot more mass than
And a cat? I feel like it's something crazy of 1 gram perfectly converted as million or trillion or I don't know. So I like the thinking of cat just to be, oh, that's impressive sort of thing. So I think I'll say cat.
You will say cat as well, I see. Mitch,
Can you give me my options again?
your options were blue whale, elephant, horse, and cat.
I'm gonna go with horse. That's why they call it horsepower.
Of course. Of course.
that got me. Ugh.
Mitch, you are correct.
Are you kidding?
It is horse.
Are you joking?
That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Sam, as
That's why they
both
call it
you
that.
and Aidan got the question wrong, I will need you to sacrifice half your points
That's crazy.
to the orb.
Not mine, right?
Okay, wait.
Correct. Aidan, you have not spoken in more than one syllable, so you may keep yours.
Cool.
All right. With that, let's put this weapon
Wait,
into...
what if I have an odd number of points?
Round down. Always round down.
You could have half a point. I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Thank
Nice,
you.
nice.
Okay.
That was a shot in the dark. That was a complete guess.
With that, let's put this weapon into work and bust out of here.
That is why they call it horsepower.
Can I speak with more words now?
It's not.
Not yet. You gotta... Hold on. If you didn't already offer your points as sacrifice, put your hand onto the steering wheel to complete your trial. Excellent. And now, it's my turn to offer my strength. We did it, boys.
You did what?
The rock is all gone.
Wait, do you have cancer of every kind now?
The way is clear. We're safe, but I don't feel good. You see,
Where specifically?
I think I finally solved the case. Please, let me paint a picture of the scene that day Busty died. I believe he rose that morning, believing it to be just another day. It is true that he felt the great weight of protecting the bus, but that day he was driving his best friends. He was content. He finally got to introduce himself as the one behind the wheel. But just after, as his passengers were distracted by their rules, the being that threatens the bus one attacked. He shook the earth, sending large stones into the road and the bus's path that surely was bound to have killed all aboard. But Busty, being ever ready to protect his people, gripped the steering wheel and devoted his entire being, his mind, his soul, his heart, and his strength, all at once to destroy the rockfall that endangered the bus. As the evil entity surely laughed and blocked the passengers' awareness of the event, Busty focused his chi one last time and absorbed all the energy that laid in those boulders. But unable to withhold or dispel all that he collected, some of the destroyed mass was deposited into him in the form of cancer itself.
No, not every cancer.
The rocks then, just as now, disappeared and Busty's light faded. The bus one may have veered off course, but it still drives today, filled with the laughter and the joy of his passengers because of his sacrifice.
Thanks, Busty.
In the same manner, I find that although I only gave a fraction of my being compared to Busty, I too find my strength to be failing. But fear not, my new friends. I have just enough life in me to finish up our ride today. Can I get a point check?
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. I have 13.
One last point check.
13. Okay. Mitch.
I have 14.
Shit!
13, wow.
Damn it. And I had 13 and now 7.
Wow.
Thank you for that extra half point.
You're welcome. Now, I believe we haven't found the challenge question yet.
Aidan, if you get it.
I know.
Aidan
this
and
is
Sam.
insanely... Can we repeat it all? I know you don't have very much time left.
Ooh, I don't have much time, but I'll try.
Well, the editor will just speed it up, you know.
Oh, thank you, editor. Here we go.
So they repeated all the questions so they could remember what they were.
So I don't think it could be any of the combinations unless there was like a swap there. I'm sticking with my guns. I thought this was off since the very beginning. I think it's the inductive versus deductive reasoning challenge.
Okay. Sam?
And Sam.
I think horse is BS.
God.
I mean, honestly,
do I have to say what
horsepower? I mean,
do I have to say which animal I think it is?
No, you can just say the question.
Okay, I'm just going to challenge that one.
Nice.
Okay. I'm sorry. Neither of you got it correct.
Is it bobblehead? Is it bobblehead?
The correct challenge question was the one about what you call the different kinds of cancer.
Oh.
Sam, you were correct in the moment They are called cancer of unknown priority.
Wow, he had that one locked. That's crazy.
There are like generic different kinds of cancer that you might be able to see under a microscope, but you cannot tell that it's this cell or this cell.
So the doctor was on it by saying every cancer.
That's he still
He was
stretched
right.
it a bit, but okay.
Damn.
With that, I believe Mitch is our winner.
I'll miss you,
Congratulations,
DePalma.
Mitch.
I'll miss you, DePalma.
Couldn't have
Well,
done it without you.
thank you for listening to our show. If you enjoyed your ride on Bus One today, we'd really appreciate it if you told your friends about us. If you hated your ride, join our Moms Against Bus One Trivia Facebook group to bond with other haters. Also, subscribing and dropping a 5-star rating in your podcast player would be super helpful. We're on social media as @Bus1Trivia. Don't forget to visit us on Instagram or scroll down on Spotify.
Wow, he really had a
to
lot of
answer
time
the
left.
audience question. Write to us at hi@bus1trivia.com or join our Discord server. It's super fun. We play trivia games and send memes, and you'll like it. The link to join can be found at bus1trivia.com. That's BUSONE trivia.com, where you can also check out our official merch. Before we go, we'd like to thank Bert for the use of our theme song, 5978, which is a certified killer.
Killer. Oh.
Thanks for riding Bus One, and we'll see you next week. Oh!
Guys, I'll do you all a favor. I'll be taking this weapon. I'll take care of it. Since I won this episode.
bitch.
I won the episode.
No. Stays in the box. We never know when we're gonna need it.
Right. That's a good point.
Wait, do we have to solve the murder of... Okay, start from the top. So, Detective Shawn DePalma, FBI agent, had a secret diary where he was keeping track of all of Busty's, whereabouts. And then what happened is he brought these three losers who definitely didn't kill him. He killed himself on his own volition by sacrificing.
Aidan, the guy just died. Why do we have to open his case right now?
We gotta prove ourselves innocent, Mitch. We're the three suspects.
It's very clear. He died of cancer of every kind.
Of every kind, but how? We're gonna have to cover this up. I'm gonna call my contacts at Girl Tech.